TheDraftSociety.com presents a Premier League Draft Fantasy Podcast. Welcome to the Key Pass Collective, your exclusive source for the information, analysis, and advice you need to dominate your fantasy leagues. Come on in. We've been expecting you.
What's up, draft heads? Welcome into the Key Pass Collective. We're the audio companion to the Draft Society website. If you've never been, check out the site. We've got everything you could possibly need to dominate this EPL draft fantasy football game. From our extensive draft kit, player rankings, and team previews over the summer, to our dependable weekly in-season content, including waiver wire articles, Sleepers 11, projected lineups, and extensive sortable stats. We've got the most comprehensive coverage of the draft game, hands down. And check out the Inner Circle, our subscriber-only section on the site. There, you'll find absolute gems like the set piece taker tracker, weekly rest of season rankings, projected player scores, and so much more. Plus, sign up for the season and you'll get the Fantasy Toolkit, our crown jewel, which links to your Fantrax ID and gives you bespoke information for your league, like waiver pickups, trade targets, a matchup projection between you and your opponent, and that's just the start. You'll have to check it out. And if you join the Inner Circle, don't forget to join the exclusive Discord where all the best minds in the EPL draft fantasy game come together to offer advice. It all starts at thedraftsociety.com. Check it out today. Without further ado, let's get to the show. Yes, sir. Game week 1 is in the books. Welcome in, everybody, to the KPC. So happy to be back. So happy to have another season upon us. We're super excited. My name is Joe Williams. I'll be your host for this particular episode. Welcome in. As you can hear, school has started, and so I've been using my voice quite heavily. Forgive any apparent frogs that may be currently residing in my throat. But aside from that, so happy to have you all. Welcome in. We're back for some more in-season content. And speaking of that, I should just mention quickly that live currently on the Draft Society, we've got our season pass and we've got our monthly pass. Those are both available. With the season pass, you will get the fantasy toolkit that you just heard about in the introduction. And just wanted to quickly run through our in-season offering. So on Mondays, you're going to expect a waiver wire article from Toddy. On Tuesdays, you're looking at projections released from DraftLad and a stellar article. Andrew, I know you're in the chat right now. Stellar article on Tuesdays or most Tuesdays. I don't know how he's going to write that every single week, but you got to go read it if you haven't yet. It was fantastic. On Wednesday, every other week, you're going to get trade advice from Genie. We got rest of season rankings that drop on Wednesday from Robbie, fantasy toolkit updates from DraftLad, and then, of course, yours truly hosting this podcast, usually on Wednesdays. On Thursday, Ghost Point Hunters and Dutch Cowboy has taken that over this season. Going to be taking the reins, the Cowboy reins anyway, for the Ghost Point Hunters article, find out which players are ghosting. And then Friday, Sleepers 11 featuring Sanjy from Bantah Boys. And then on the weekend, of course, the Discord is super active. Check it on the Discord. That's the place to be. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. We got a lot of in-season content, and basically most days of the week we got you covered for something new coming out to get you prepped for your game week. So check it out. And if you would consider supporting an independent fantasy football website, we would really, really appreciate that. And thank you so much to everybody who already does. Love you guys. All right, so today on the KPC, we are talking. We've got panic percentage. So from 0 to 100, how nervous are you for these high-profile, highly rostered players who did not have a great game week 1? And then we've got fantasy, fake fantasy for real, kind of the opposite. We're looking at players who had a great game week 1, and will it continue? What do we expect for that player rest of season? Then we've got our waiver wire targets. Obviously, we bring those to you every game week. And then a new segment. We're going to end every podcast with what we're calling Screw the Queue. Screw the Queue is looking ahead one game week. So we're all just going to give you one target for game week 3 that you could actually pick up now and beat the queue. Screw the queue. So that's the intent of that, and that's kind of a quick one. We'll end the pod with just kind of those final thoughts from us. So yeah, there you go. Joining me on this particular pod, a whole raft of folks, wonderful, amazing individuals who you are familiar with. Toddy, we got Dutch Cowboy, we got Sanjy, and making his debut on the pod, Old Scruffy.
Hey, lads. Thanks for having me.
Hey, gentlemen, how are you?
You're going to have a lot of emceeing to do today, Joe.
Yeah, I will have to be like, Toddy, what do you think about that? Okay.
I'm feeling super crazy, so you're going to have to like really keep me in check.
I feel like school started back at the perfect time for you to host such a big audience on the pod.
So true.
Yes.
My crowd control skills are currently being utilized both during the day and in the evening, apparently. So,
what's your crowd control method in class? Do you go like, are you one of the, if you can hear me, clap once?
Oh no, dude! I'm so sarcastic. I'm so sarcastic. And I'm more of that guy who just like sits there and like gives the stink eye until everyone shuts up, or I'll hit you with the classic I'll wait.
I thought he was gonna stick with I'll hit you because he kept saying I'll hit you.
We can't do that anymore.
that takes me back years. Like
I remember when I was doing my teacher training, I was at a school, at a very like liberal school, and even then it still is, and it was then frowned upon. But I saw one of the kids was listening to some music while sort of having his arm on the table. So there were no Bluetooth headphones there, so I saw the cord running, running through his jumper, and I was like, and he was not paying attention one bit. So I was walking around. They were doing some stuff that they need to do, and I just knocked his arm out, so his head hit the desk from such a height, and it was like, even I was a bit worried that there was going to be some blood or something was going to happen, but he was like, oh shit.
Oh hell yes.
Good old times.
That's amazing. I can't endorse it, of course, but it is hilarious. Oh, that's awesome. Old Scruffy, any childhood trauma that you want to share?
Oh my God.
I remember we would have to put our finger up in the shape of an L until everyone in the class, did it. Every time they said, I'll wait. So we definitely had some classes where it was very long silence, and I probably moved beyond that these days. I haven't been in school in a hot minute.
Yeah, that's fair. Most people who are sane try to stay out of high schools / elementary schools, but I guess I'm not. Is what it is, boys. How was everyone's game week 1?
I lost a matchup by 0.75 points.
Already? Oh,
yeah. We are so back.
Was that a Palestra league?
Yes, it was. But every league is a Palestra league. That's how highly I've bought into the hype. I was down like by near 30-something points. I think João Pedro nearly did the comeback himself, but yeah, I could have done with somebody better than Malagusto. Castagna was free in my league, so yeah. Thankfully, I wasn't the only one suffering from that punt. I think Genie also took that punt, but yeah, here we are. We learn, we move.
Yeah.
Never trust the guy whose first and last name contradict each other.
Yeah, dude. Yes, exactly.
I mean, can a cowboy really be Dutch though?
Oh.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny is if you Google Dutch cowboy, the only other thing that comes up is like some consulting agency.
which checks out, you know. Technically, we are all
I-
consultants in a sense. So
And I want to meet them.
I really thought you were going to come out with some sort of niche story about cowboys were actually from the Netherlands and they whatever.
Yeah.
No. But I do plan on meeting these consultants over there, and we have a lot to talk about.
Apparently, there is a dairy farm called Dutch Cowboy Dairy.
Where, Iowa, or like?
I have no idea.
Okay, I could
they
go there
are.
too. We could all have a meeting.
Yeah, let's see. Dutch Cowboy Dairy.
There's a lot to talk about.
Oh, Paragona, Utah.
Beautiful. Can't wait.
So yeah, I wonder if
You
maybe
can
they're
pop,
Mormon.
you can
Great
pop
state.
over from our Casper headquarters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a fantastic state for my non-America people, USA people. It's a great state. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Underrated for sure. I need to get there. I need to get to Arches.
Yeah, dude.
Anyway, all right, cool. All right, guys, we're gonna kick it off with panic percentage. So 0 to 100. I want to know how nervous you are, how much you're panicking about these high-profile, highly rostered players. Okay, so we'll just talk through it. 0 to 100%. I am pulling my hair out and lighting my clothes on fire. I don't know why that was the thing that came to mind. Anyway, panic percentage. Here we go. First, we have Danny Munoz, 4.5 fantasy points, shot on target, 1 tackle, 1 interception, 2 clearances, 2 aerials.
Assuming he stays at Palace, kind of depends where you took him. I was worried going into drafts with him, not because he might go to Everton, but because Palace have Europe. They've gotten rid of some talent. They just have a lot going on, and I'm not sure he's going to give you what he was giving you like the beginning of last year / 2 years ago, especially with this new guy that came in from Belgium, is he? Who I think is going to take a lot of his European games. Not as much as his Prem, but we already saw 1 early sub, which could have been a result of like World Cup stuff, him not being fully fit, but it's already happened once, and that guy goes it pretty well off the bench. Khalili, I think his name is. So
Yeah.
I'm not super worried. He's gonna be fine, but I just don't think I don't think we're gonna see the Danny Munoz we saw 2 years ago again.
All right. What do you put it at? 50%? 20%?
I'm actually only like 25%.
Okay. All right. What about the rest of you lads?
I picked him in, I think, round 4-ish. So quite good value, I thought. And I'm just like the same. I think the fact that Khalili posted good numbers is good, because it means that the position itself does have enough fantasy quality in it. So I think if he stays, he's going to be fine.
Okay.
75%. Lily had 10 fantasy points, all ghost.
Yeah.
By the way, in 35 minutes, which, yeah,
it's pretty.
Also,
pretty
game state. No.
Sure.
But, yeah. So yeah.
Munoz,
If
he
he
only got
stays,
54 minutes.
I'm glad he wasn't going like early second like he was last year. I think getting him in the 3rd/4th was the right move.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say 75%, like you kind of mentioned, Joe. It was always a risk with Lacroix leaving that defense, new manager at the helm, all the big frontmen. Well, I guess more so JP Mateta and Sar likely to leave. It's just I feel like a lot of the good has kind of left Crystal Palace in that sense. So to kind of still expect Munoz to, maintain that high level of fantasy production as well. Second round was definitely way, way, way too high where people were taking him. But I think, like Dutch mentioned as well, I'd be very excited if he moved to like a club like Everton, who are desperate for a right back at the moment.
I do wonder if in the state he's in now with Palace, if he'd be a better scorer or if he'd be better at Everton.
Right.
I think Everton would be better, right? I think you expect more clean sheets from Everton across the season.
You expect more
Crystal
minutes,
Palace.
more expected minutes for sure.
Yeah. I don't think he has competition in right back at Everton.
He wouldn't.
Palace, so
he'd start every game if he's healthy.
Yeah. O'Brien looks like he might be on his way out as well, so that would be a boost for him.
Yeah.
There could be stuff moving in the background we don't even know about.
Yeah, I mean, we are probably witnessing all the dominoes kind of falling in the transfer market at the moment, right? So
yeah. Everton
that Ollie stuff. Back. That Ollie thing was like right after Jackson dropped, like the news officially dropped, like within like 10 minutes. The Ollie dropped. So I feel like we're gonna get a few of those this week.
Yeah.
All right. Old Scruffy, what's your number?
I would say 25% is pretty accurate. A week from now, I'll probably feel better knowing if he's at Crystal or Everton. But yeah, he's 30, so he's, this is his last hurrah if he wants to make that move. But I'll feel better in a week about Munoz than currently.
All right. Moving along. Maybe a little bit more worried about this one. I don't know. I'm curious to hear y'all's thoughts. Milos Kerkez, 4 points, got a shot on target, a tackle, and not a whole lot else aside from a yellow card and 3 dispossessions. Eye test failed. Absolutely failed. 0 to 100. How worried are we about Kerkez?
I mean, the good news is you don't lose points for getting dribbled past, which happened a few times.
Dead.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad I did not buy into this hype. I got the hype. I mean, manager that he was familiar with, and the system that he's familiar with, or whatever philosophy. But yeah, he looks atrocious.
He looks really bad. He looked really bad. Yeah.
It just might take a while for Liverpool to get going.
I think it will.
And we saw it with Bournemouth, right?
Yeah, no, we've seen it like time and time again. Like it literally just might take a minute, which you just gotta wait on all those assets.
All right, Toddy Scruffy.
I agree. I think it's going to take a little bit of time. I think Robertson leaving is probably a bit of a boost. So, he's at least in there for more minutes. Maybe that doesn't translate necessarily to more points, but uncontested, I think he'll get a little bit better as the season goes on.
I agree.
I think
how
many games he'll start? Like 30. He'll start, unless he's hurt, he's going to start at least 30.
36.
Yeah, he'll start all of them. I think he'll come around. I think where you took him. I mean, this wasn't going in the first 4 or 5 rounds. I think people were taking Kirk in like 6. I'm not too. I'd say like
6.
40%. Yeah, 30 to 40%. I think just give it time.
All right, I like that. That's a manageable number. That'll calm some people, hopefully. All right. Well, speaking of Iraola, previously, Adrian Truffert was pretty damn good. Last week, he had 2.5 with a clearance and a tackle and really not a whole hell of a lot else. 2.5 points. How worried are we? 0 to 100.
I'd be over 50% worried.
Oof.
It's new season, new manager. They're going to have Europe. Supposedly a similar system to what Euro played, but with these shifts for new managers and new tactics, you never know if the role translates as well as it does. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'd be a bit more worried about him.
Yeah.
My worry just comes from the new manager and just not having Iraola. I think obviously we're judging him off a City game. We'll see after Everton. They got Everton, Newcastle, and Brentford. Let's see how he goes in those 3 games. I'm like 30% worried, but it's the same worry I had before game week 1. There's no new worry that I got after the City game.
Did he have any free kicks last year? I can't remember if he was on free kicks at all because he was not last week.
Think so.
I don't think so.
He was not last week. But
he was just a good ghoster across like the board, like defensive contributions. He was just putting them up. Nothing crazy ever. He was just very consistently putting up points.
Yeah. I'm nervous about this one.
Well, where'd you take this guy? I mean, it just depends where you took him. You know what I mean?
But he was going like what, 4th, 5th round for people?
It's early.
Yeah,
it's a bit early.
Give it time. I think it's early. Give it time. I'm not too worried right now.
I mean, it's only game week 1, right?
Yeah, and it was against City, who had the 2 late goal. I mean, yeah.
One of the toughest fixtures on paper, other than Arsenal away. So
yeah, fair. Yeah. All right. This one stings. I gotta admit. Morgan Gibbs White, 3 points, interception, and 3 dribbles.
Came off with a supposed injury as well, right?
Yeah, appears to be a game time decision. Doesn't seem that it's bad. But yeah, regardless, you hate to see that as well.
Yeah, twisted his ankle with a bit of pain in his knee. Don't think he's playing, or he didn't play in the cup last night, or was on the bench. I don't think.
Correct. Yeah.
No. But they said they ran tests and he has no damage. So it just hurts a little bit. He probably has a bruise.
Yeah, and I mean, if second half of last season was anything to go by with Leeds maintaining their level of performance, it was always going to be a tough fixture.
Absolutely.
And I think the way Glasner kind of sets up his teams, I think he kind of benefits with other teams having more of the ball. And Leeds is in a similar way sort of thing. So it'll be interesting to see how they kind of fare against Liverpool, honestly, in the coming game week. But yeah, I think you just got to trust the option or the asset that you've rostered in the first couple of rounds in your drafts, and just wait, be patient.
I would say if people are still confident in him, they have. I mean, if game week 1 is any indication of these teams' actual strength this season, they have a dream run coming up. Liverpool, who appear just to want, especially wingers, to score goals on them. Tottenham speaks for itself. Villa, Villa speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Coventry, Palace. Okay, then Arsenal, and then Ipswich. It's an insane.
So yeah, and I mean, he played 90 minutes. He must have had an injury. After the game, he was probably feeling some pain. He played the whole game. If I'm looking at his foot mob right now, he had the most touches in the opposition box. He had the joint most shots, and he had the joint most dribbles. He was super involved. He just didn't. It just didn't happen.
Okay.
I'm not worried at all. This is like a 0%. The injury. I'm going off of Glasner. He said there's no damage. I expect to see him this weekend. Yeah, I'm not stressing this one.
What about McAtee taking some sets?
He took all.
I think the assumption was that Elliot Anderson leaving would open up all sets for Gibbs White.
Yeah, but then I mean they did sign the Schlager guy, right? Who's to say McAtee's gonna hold that position rest of the season?
They had corners though, right?
Yeah. But what I'm saying is with the corners, if McAtee's not on the pitch, again, I feel like this could possibly be a game week 1 overreaction, right? Yes, McAtee started the season, but who's to say that he holds that starting spot and keeps corners? Yeah. Is my argument.
He came off for Schlager.
Yeah.
And I don't think they'd bench Schlager, who they signed.
Yeah.
That seems like they signed him. He's like that right center mid. We'll see, but I mean, I don't know. I just feel like Morgan gives us a talisman of that team, and he's also like, I mean, maybe he's not injury prone. I mean, if you look at his starts over the last couple seasons, I think he's got. Let me just double check. I was looking at it yesterday. He's got at least 34 starts, 4 straight years.
Yeah.
So just gotta be patient. It's game week 1. It's a new manager. It's a new manager, new thing going on.
Yeah. And I mean, there have been games that he's scored 5 or fewer points, right? But again, this is also an asset that can score 20 or more on multiple occasions. So,
for sure.
Any of you higher than, say, 10% worried?
No.
That's pretty accurate.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I like it. All right. Sanjy, on the way home, I was listening to you and Pi and Andrew chat on the Bantah Boys pod. And I heard Andrew take a little mini victory lap about Phil Foden. Phil Foden, 4.5 points, 2 key passes, and 1 successful dribble. Yeah, it wasn't great, guys. It was not great.
I'm a little worried here.
I mean, especially with Cherky coming off the bench and doing what he did.
100. Mm-hmm.
The only thing he has going for him is that it looks like Doku's hurt for a little bit, so he might just slot in on one of the wings while Semenyo flips over the other side or something. But I think that once Doku's back, I don't think Foden starts on this team.
I mean, we've got a Man City fan on the pod.
Yeah, Scruffy, give us your thoughts on this. Give us your thoughts on this.
I put Foden around 60, 70%. I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried. We can't not play Cherky, man. He came on, 4 key passes in a matter of 20-plus minutes. And I hate to say it, but my gut's telling me we're looking at Enzo, and we'll probably get him over the line. And that's one less spot for Foden to fill in, man. Yep. I'd be worried.
Oh,
you gotta imagine most weeks we're gonna see Enzo, Elliott, and Cherky, Doku and Semenyo and Haaland. That's it.
Yeah.
Foden's gonna play. Those last couple minutes. He'll play the Champions League game. He'll have a role, but I think people took him thinking something was gonna happen here. I was feeling really worried about getting Cherky or Foden, and I was feeling better about Cherky, obviously. And I feel like those last few minutes confirmed that for me.
I think
it wasn't.
Sorry, go ahead.
It wasn't actually Foden coming off for Cherky, though, right?
No, it was not. But I think that was a matter of just like having talent on the pitch at that point, and just knowing that Bournemouth were just going to pin back, rather than. I think he will start until Doku's back, but I think once Doku's back, I don't see a spot for Foden. I think in the short term, Foden should be fine, and even against Palace this weekend, I think he will start off the right. I just don't think it's going to be sustainable.
I think is it too early to just go to the Cherky owner and be like, "Here, you can have Foden for somebody else," before it gets worse?
I think now's the time to do that, if anything.
Yeah, I don't hate that, actually. And even if I were the Cherky owner, I think I would probably welcome that offer.
Yeah,
I have both, and I still will not trade out Foden.
Man, I don't understand. I don't understand why he keeps re-signing for this team. I don't understand why he hasn't asked to leave. I really just don't get it. Yeah, okay. It sounds like we're all pretty damn worried.
I think we're all over 50. It's like a good indication.
Yeah, I'd say easily. Yeah.
Wow. All right.
But you knew this. You knew this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everyone who drafted him knew this.
There's always risks rostering Man City assets, I think.
100%.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, we'll stay with the Manx in blue. And we're going to talk Anderson. 2.5 points. Key pass interception.
Yeah, just more of the same, right?
Yeah.
Playing with a better set of guys, not having the sets. Like, there was always going to be a dip. It's just how much of a dip there was going to be.
I mean, that's a hell of a dip, though, dude. Like, if this is any indication of what's to come, I hope it's not.
I mean, and it looks like not guaranteed to be a 90-minute man. And again, this is a game week 1 overreaction, but it's not a great sign that he's come off that early for the likes of Kovacic.
I will say, one thing to look forward to potentially is Foden had 5 corners. Now, assuming he's off the pitch, I wonder if Cherky or Anderson gets him. Don't know the answer to that. Because Anderson took a left-handed corner or a left-footed corner. And then Cherky came on and took 2 corners, one of them being left-footed. And I'm wondering if Foden's in our scenario where Foden isn't starting anymore, I don't know who's getting them, Cherky or Anderson. So, but I mean, again, another guy that you knew going into the season was going to take a dip when we talked about it. And I think he was going too high in draft. So yeah, I mean, I was like 50% worried before the draft, and now I'm probably like 60% worried. That's like, so it's only like a 10% worry gain, if that makes sense. Jerky came on and took corner. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah. He said Cherky came on and took 2 corners, one with Foden still on the pitch. So that should tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a tool that will tell us all of this, right?
If only.
Yeah. All right. Scruffy, anything on Anderson?
I would say 60% is accurate. I would actually say if we do sign Enzo, that number might even go up a little bit more. As any partial sets he had are likely going down. Worried, but again, it's one game. Came back from the World Cup. You knew where you draft him when you draft him. Go from there.
Yeah, fair. God, this is just like kind of depressing though. Talking about these city assets, brutal.
Do you guys want a quick intermission?
Okay.
I got notifications for City are interested in Iliman Njai, and Villa apparently are speaking more with Rafael. Just 2 little quick things.
Okay.
Because we're live here.
Yeah.
Shit's happening.
We'll do it live. Yeah, I love it. I love it. By the way, the Cody Gakpo and City rumors are really weird.
Top ghoster this week, by the way. Cody Gakpo. He's a nasty ghoster.
He was actually awesome. He was fantastic. It got me thinking, like, do we really want to sell him? But yes is the answer. Yes, we do. All right, moving on, guys. Oh man, there we go. Igor Thiago. Oof. -0.5. -0.5. I mean, obviously it's the penalty kick miss, right? But there was a dribble in there, there was a block shot, and 3 aerials.
Not worried at all.
0%.
Nothing. Again, like any worry was coming into the season on just like a natural downtick to his like crazy season last week, but there's no additional worry added. Brentford looked freaking sick. They're buzzing, as some would say.
Yeah.
And I think it was just a 1 week break. He'll be fine.
Brentford look awesome.
If he scored that penalty, we'd be like, okay, cool.
Yep, exactly.
Not worried at all.
I mean, even though Brentford looked awesome, they also did play against one of the worst Spurs sides I've seen in years, whose captain was a 20-year-old, if I'm not mistaken.
They played against one of the worst Spurs sides since Liverpool lost to them last season.
Yeah, like only 3 of those guys are actually starting in Spurs' best 11, surely.
Who are we playing this weekend? Who are Spurs playing or Brentford playing this weekend?
I was gonna say, do you have a team? I didn't think you did.
No, I don't have a Prem team though.
Do you want? I can give.
No, I don't want.
Looks like it's Brentford. Looks like it's Brentford.
I think Brentford would be a great one.
I do love bees.
But bees are away to Leeds.
Bees are awesome. I agree. I also like bees quite a bit.
Yeah. Brentford are away to Leeds and Spurs at home against Newcastle. So
I want to watch that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Newcastle team's spunky. I like them.
Yep.
I like them. Okay, so Igor, 0%. I mean, is anybody over
Zero.
10?
No
Nah.
new worry as of game week 1. That's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well,
We should have had panic percentage delta. As the
Yeah.
main, like
Yeah. Like the built-in buffer to the already doubts coming into the season.
Can we also have expected panic as a metric?
I'm super down. I love XP.
XP. Yeah, that's awesome. XP. We're gonna confuse people and have them thinking this is some sort of like RPG that we play with the Premier League.
I mean, we like Pokemon. At least those that are aware of what Pokemon is.
Ryan, come on, man. Yeah. Like,
He had to be joking.
No, he wasn't. That is the sad part.
I have a Pokemon in front of me right now. It's a little toy. It's from the first generation. Who is it?
we're supposed to guess? There's like 80 of them.
There's 151.
151, yeah.
Come on, bro.
All right. It's all right.
I only know one.
It's
I only know
Charizard.
one.
It's Charizard.
No, it's Togepi.
You didn't even wait for us to guess.
Why
We would Togepi. Nobody would have said that in
No,
like.
I know.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Moving on. Omar guessed, but still not right. All right. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. So Brentford takes on Leeds this week. Speaking of Dominic Calvert-Lewin, 0 points, 4 aerials, and a yellow card.
Hey, the aerials. It's pretty cool.
Good aerials. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not worried because also he played against a back 5 system.
Yeah.
With some quality defenders.
Some
Milenkovic,
hosses.
Murillo, some hosses. Yeah. I think this weekend will probably also be a bit of a challenge, but you're expecting a better score. I'm still not worried from that.
Yeah,
so.
we'll see more of the same from last year. I think that's what you're gonna get with DCL. He's just fine. He's a good like forward one to have in a 1-forward system if you're doing that, or like a second one. But he's not gonna win you a lot of game weeks. But he's gonna get you like, I don't know, 9 to 12 points here and there, which is nice.
Yeah.
Which is why you drafted him.
Defensively, Brentford. I mean, was it just that Tottenham were so bad?
Yes.
But
They were horrific.
Brentford just look fun too, though. Brentford just have a good thing going. Oh my god, if they get Diouf, it'll be so fun. But they just have their midfield just knows what they're doing, and then their front three is just really electric. Like, I don't know, it's just a good team. I like them a lot.
All right. Anything else on DCL?
Nah.
No, he'll be fine.
Okay.
Right. He's gonna do his job.
All right, Scruffy, I'm going to toss this one back to you again. Erling Haaland, 5.5, 2 shots on target. Got a dribble in there. It's actually pretty good for him to get a dribble. Couple aerials, dispossessed once. 5.5's not terrible, but honestly, it was kind of hard to find a forward who was highly rostered who didn't have a decent game, and by his standards, this is not great.
So the only thing I'm worried about is his haircut.
Agreed.
Honestly, yeah.
Agreed.
What the fuck was he thinking?
It's
He went
so
to his-
bad.
He went to his barber and said, "Cut off all my aura," and lo
Yes,
and behold,
there it is.
I mean,
Is it like a Samson situation going on there?
It just looks bad. Like
It looks really bad.
It's one thing to get your hair, but it doesn't look good.
It looks like when you have like a kid whose mom cut their hair because
No, dude. Yes,
Yeah.
It looks like he cut it.
yeah, it does.
He might have. I actually wouldn't be surprised if he cut his own hair.
just with scissors.
I wouldn't have taken him if I had that second pick. If I knew his hair was gonna look like that.
but yeah, I'm not worried, man.
No.
Man, year
Just
after
scored
year,
like 3.
Yeah.
golden boot contender every year.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we look so disjointed. We're lucky we got 3 points in that, but yeah, for this season, I'm not worried. I'm 10% at most.
Yeah, I agree. I think he'll be fine. Anyone else?
Yep. completely fine. I mean, 5 shots, 4 in the box, missed a big chance. Yeah, he looks like he just lacks match sharpness at this point. He's not had a preseason, so I think you just be patient.
All right. Well, there you have it. That's the panic percentage for this week. Up next, we've got the original, the one and only, often copied fantasy fake.
Wow.
Shots fired!
Fantasy fake, fantasy for real.
Fantasy fake, fantasy for real, fantasy fake, fantasy for real.
Oh, I miss that king. What is he up to, man?
Banger.
He's
Absolute
actually
banger.
in the Bantah Boys home league. Oddly enough, with an eclectic mix of friends and family, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so he's still kicking. He's still
He's
doing
good.
all right.
He's
All
good.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to hear he's all right. Yeah. I kind of miss his I don't know.
Chaos.
Okay, yes. Wild child energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. All right. Yeah, for anybody who's new, that was Andres, draft community legend, who made us that drop. Fantasy fake, fantasy for real. Basically, players in great form, but can it continue? Obviously, you're going to see some players from game week 1 who got some monster scores. The question is, is this a 1 week thing? Do we expect this to continue? So we'll go defenders first, guys. And I've got 4 per position, but if you guys want to toss any other ones out there after we cover the ones on the screen, feel free to do so. Because, defenders especially, there were so many I could have chosen from this week. It's just ridiculous. So, yeah, let's kick it off with Maxim de Kuiper. Obviously, top scorer in the entire game this week. Not just that match. I mean, the entire fantasy game that we play. 35 points, goal, shot on target, assist on 3 key passes, interception, and an accurate cross. Fantasy fake, fantasy for real.
So real.
Yeah, he's
I would say
real.
real.
He's for sure. Until Matoma's back, he's real.
Even with Matoma back, I heard the rumor is that Ferdy might be on his way out to United, so that opens up a spot at left. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, at left back, he's definitely still real. He won't score you 35 every week. I mean, he did it last year in game week 36. He scored a shit ton, but I think he was taking a ton of corners.
He's good for those points twice a year.
He's still taking corners. He took 2 of the 5 that Brighton had.
Yeah, I'm looking at his ghosts. He had 12 ghosts. He's definitely real, 100%. I'm just saying, 35, 25. That's not gonna happen all the time. But also, it was whatever the hell was that Villa team.
What was worse, that Villa team or that Spurs team?
The Villa team.
Villa.
because the Spurs team, you expect it. The Villa, I was almost hurt when I saw that Villa team.
I mean, yeah, and maybe the worst debut of any player that we've seen in years from Gomez. Just wow.
No, he's definitely real. I'm pumped. Good for you if you drafted him. He'll just probably move back once Matoma comes back, which who knows when that's going to be, honestly. Burning a hole in one of my rosters, to be honest. And we'll see if Kadioglu goes to United. We'll see.
Oh, PBYR 695 drop Matoma.
Yes.
Oh, really?
What are you expecting from him other than pain and disappointment?
Yeah.
I draft in my home league. I'm thinking about dropping him.
Especially in a home league, you should drop him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
because
seriously
there'll be
thinking about
value.
dropping
There'll be
him.
value on the waivers in
Yeah.
your home league.
I'm gonna. I hope no one's listening, but I'm gonna try to maybe get some fab out of him. But
Bare
yeah,
minimum.
I think he's unfortunately a drop.
Yeah, Try to nickel and dime. Pull a Ryan. Try to grab a couple fab.
I'm gonna ask an ignorant question here. if anyone-
There's
Okay,
no
yeah,
such thing.
Go on.
No. You never know. You never know. Toddy just hopped off and he texted us. He said, "I have an early morning surf lesson.
Oh,
Either
hell
he's
yeah.
on vacation or there's surf somewhere in Hungary I don't know about."
No. We should have mentioned this. Toddy, the reason that his sound was not awesome is because he joined us on his last night in Spain. Like,
Okay.
yeah, I don't even know why he decided to show up today. Yeah, he's dedicated, man.
That's how much he loves the community.
Yeah.
Guys.
And it's
Yeah,
not AI.
He's in the Basque region, hanging out, just living his life.
What a life.
Sick.
Right?
Sick.
So yeah, anyway.
Not worried. He's real. He's real.
Real. So is Toddy. Yeah.
Yeah, both.
As evidenced by his brief cameo. All right. Ola Aina, Ola Aina, 44% rostered. I was looking back up at the Kuiper. 44% rostered. 18 fantasy points, 3 key passes, shot on target, accurate cross, couple of clearances, 3 dribbles in there, couple aerials, clean sheet, and then a dispossession and a yellow card. All over the board. Various points from all over the place. 44%
everything
rostered.
Williams wasn't. He was everything and Neko wasn't.
Yeah.
I actually was thinking about, I wasn't able to get him because I was like hoping for like a 16th round flyer in both leagues and it didn't really happen. But
yeah,
I was thinking to myself, like, he should be good for some points. I hear they're trying to like actively replace him, but
that's my concern.
But I mean, whatever. Like, you took him super late or picked him up, and you're just gonna ride this wave until he goes. Like, I think as long as he stays, he's fairly real in that system. I mean, he might just have Tyreek Mitchell numbers. It's super possible, but I don't know. I'm gonna ride it for now. He's real for now for me.
I think real for now is a good way of putting that because look
at those, like 3 key passes, the clearances, the dribbles, the aerials,
it's everything. Yeah, it's everything.
He's got everything. He's got literally this is the longest thing on this list. He barely fits on my screen. There's so many categories.
Yeah. That's actually the name of my adult tape. Barely fits on my screen.
Just kids that listen.
Just wow. But yeah, absolutely real. I mean, wingback, right? We love wingbacks. Both sides of the ball action. So
yes.
18 points and with a yellow card as well. Yeah, just love to see it. But again, it's also a game week 1 score. I think we need to see if this is going to be as consistent. Things could kind of even out over the coming weeks, but like Joe kind of alluded to with their fixture run, I think you're absolutely buzzing owning him at the moment. Probably one of the most underdrafted defenders at the moment.
Yeah. I took Milenkovic in a league over him, and I'm kind of kicking myself. But honestly, he was also fine. So I'm trying to.
I mean, there's going to be games where I think the center backs will outscore the wing backs, right? It could just be again just one game week that we've seen. So yeah. Let's see.
Anything else on Aina?
Nah.
All right. Semi Ajayi, 1%. 1% rostered. And honestly, I could have gone with kind of either of the high scoring defenders from Hull, but I mean, we don't want to spend too long talking about Hull players, whether it was Solakis or Mendy or Ajayi or Egan. I mean, we could be here all night. So let's just have a conversation around Semi Ajayi, and then we can sort of like have a quick aside as to whether or not that applies to all Hull players as well. 1%, 24 fantasy points, had the goal, shot on target, the goal from 1 shot on target, 2 interceptions, 5 clearances, had a dribble in there, a couple aerials, and a clean sheet.
This one's fake, unfortunately.
Fake as well.
Fake as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had 8 ghosts, but I don't know. I think that was probably like where he's going to cap
United
out.
being crap.
Yeah, I'm not. This is a fake for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear you guys say that. And
maybe Giles on this back line because he was just bumping in crosses. But even then, I'm just worried. I don't think. I mean, you could play this back in a few, but I don't think this is Sunderland. I don't think Hull is not Sunderland.
And I mean, I think they also specifically played a back 5 because they would have seen United struggle against Leeds and Milan with that same system. I think maybe we judge them when they play a back four, possibly against Coventry this weekend.
Yeah,
So,
totally.
Yeah.
I totally agree. I'm with you guys 100% on that one. I think that was my thinking as well, including him in this, because I think a lot of people are going to see that score and be tempted to add him, on waivers. So yeah. All right, for this next one, I was between Christopher Ayer and Timothy Castagna. So we could potentially talk about them both if you want to, but I went with Ayer just because 4% rostered, 18.5 fantasy points, shot on target, tackle, 2 interceptions, 6 clearances, 6 aerials, and a clean sheet.
I think real, but my concern is, does he keep that spot? Sepp Vandenberg eventually is going to come back. I mean, he's typically been a decent ghoster when he does start, but he hasn't often started as one of the 2 center backs. Schuster is in the waiting as well. What happens if Ajer gets deployed as one of the fullbacks? So
yeah,
it's potentially a trap. I don't know.
I'm fake on this one. I'm all set.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I think he ghosted very well. He was one of the best ghosters actually this past weekend. But I think it's not his spot, and I don't think this will happen every week. That's it. But for now, you can play him for sure. He's I do this every year, every time we do this, but he's real for a little bit.
Yeah.
He was the 10th.
You're gonna keep playing him.
No, hold on. 1 second. He was the 10th highest scoring ghost point player this week. 12.5 ghosts. Scruffy, break the tie.
He's fake for me.
Oh,
bingo.
I think
the tie.
Brentford.
You and Dutch. I'm just the host.
I didn't say. I never said real. I just never gave an answer.
You said he was real.
Those words did not come out of my mouth, sir.
Play it back right now.
I wish I had that capability. I don't. All right, fair. We're all a little bit skeptical, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I'm fake, but it's just one of those tricky things where like, yeah, I'm real for now, but I'm like Ajay is fake this weekend. Ayer is
sure
real-ish this weekend, but he's not gonna be real forever. Also, he hasn't traditionally been a good scorer. It's not like you're gonna just like change that all of a sudden.
Yeah. That makes sense. Actually, now that I'm thinking of it, why I didn't include Castagna is because the 2 assists, and I didn't want you all to just be like, well, it's just the assists. Obviously, no. But what do you think? What do you think about him? 22.75 fantasy points with the 2 assists on 2 key passes, I will say.
As a guy who picked him up and won me the week, do you know what he was? He was the 5th best ghoster. He had 15 ghosts.
Was he you sure? I'm seeing like 6th for Castagna and 15th for Ayer, by the way.
For what?
And ghost points. But maybe we're using
Ayer. I have at like 14th or 15th. And then Castagna I have as the 5th best ghoster on the weekend. He had 14.5.
Well, I'm using the Bantah Boys tool, so
I might be wrong because I made Andrew made a ghost league on Fantrax. Just changed the entire scoring system.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was the one that we were telling Dutch to use for the articles and stuff like that. But
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I'm on the Bantah tool and it's sorted by GPTS.
Oh my god.
No, he was a beast. He was he was up and down that wing. So and I guess sneak peek into the article. So Fulham covered the most ground across all teams this weekend. So fun fact. And then do you know who covered the 2nd most ground across all Premier League players this past weekend?
Players or teams?
Yeah. No, across all Premier League players, who covered the second most grounds?
A Chelsea player?
It was Castagna.
He covered the most that game. Yeah.
He was number one in that game, but he was second overall. He was
Damn.
flying up and down that pitch. He was so far up. He was killing it. Shout out to Value Added Fan Tracks, who actually said before the game, he's like, this guy's going up and down the pitch. Like he was so high in preseason. It's true. The guy was up all the way, even against the Chelsea side that was coming at them.
I like him as a player.
Yeah, I mean, last couple seasons wasn't really working, but I mean, maybe if Arbeloa send him up, there's something here. I mean, I have him, and I'm hoping I don't think it's gonna go. I don't think these ghosts are gonna go away. He seems like he has a complete freedom on that wing, even with like Oscar Bob like out there. If you look at his heat map, he spent most of the game up the pitch, and yeah, I definitely think Castagna is a real guy. I just don't know how much to bid on. I mean, and I have him in one league, but I don't know how much to bid on him tomorrow. Probably not that much.
I think it's like a 0 to 3.
For me, he's the kind of guy to ride until the wheels fall off, man.
Yeah, I mean, the schedule
Yeah.
is one thing I really like with Castagna. He's got give me a second. I had it up for the Ghost Point article because he's featured in that. So he's got Sunderland Palace, 2 games. I'm going to start him. Then he's got Liverpool and United, who don't look I'd start him then too. But even if you don't, he's got an insane situation, as do all of Fulham after the United game. 3 promoted sides. He's got Ipswich, Hull, Coventry. So if you're not scared of Liverpool or United, he's got, and I mean, up until City in November, I would start him every single game up until November 21st.
Damn. Okay. All right.
There's no team here that I'm too worried about.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. This Fulham schedule looks really good. And Fulham looked pretty good.
By the way, I'm not scared of Liverpool or United, to answer your question.
No, I think Liverpool in game week 4, like it's at Anfield, but I think it'll be fine. And then United game week, is that 5? I think also fine. I'm pretty high on. I liked what I saw from Fulham on Monday. I thought they looked really good. They just faced like a freaking insane that tried it now that team has, but I think they'll be good.
All right. Anything else on defenders, gentlemen?
Please roll defenders.
No, just love them.
Nope.
Play back 5 at the back if you can. It wins you matchups.
Defenders.
Oh, absolutely.
Defenders are strong.
Wait. You didn't include.
Nope.
So
Dara?
Dara O'Shea was the best ghoster for sure. But who was the second best defender that ghosted this week?
Well, if
Coyote?
I'm
Was it? No.
I'm going to give you a hint. He started 38 games last season.
Ooh.
Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw, dude. Luke fucking Shaw was ghosting his ass off this week. He had 15 ghosts. 4 key passes. Now, for sure, like, game state, but fuck.
Games, no, it's all game state. 4 key passes. Luke Shaw does not do. Luke Shaw does not do 4 key passes.
Surely, right?
No.
Well, I mean, at that point, they're just like chasing the game, right? With 3 accurate crosses, that's like what you assume 3 3-point plays. Like he racks up 9 points doing nothing.
That's why Rashford came in and had so many ghosts in 20 minutes or whatever, because same exact thing.
Yeah. I don't like. I'm not sure what's gonna happen with Dorgu because I think Cunha's gonna go out wide now. I think Sesko starts this weekend.
If I drafted Dorgu, I'd be terrified right now.
Yeah, I don't know that guy's gonna start.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to mids. Let's talk some mids. Obviously, first we better mention Jack Hinchelwood. Got the brace, 28.5 fantasy points. Got the brace on 2 shots on target. 1 key pass, 2 tackles, got a dribble in there, aerial, and a clean sheet. 57% rostered. How do we feel about old Jack? Saucy Jack.
I think he's real, but you just need to know that he's not a ghoster. I mean, we saw it at the back end of last season as well. He has the ability to get in the right spots, get goals, get assists, but I think you expect the frustration when he doesn't. So
Yeah.
I think he's a good guy to have on your team, but
Yeah.
I'm worried. Last year he couldn't ghost either, and I think this is like a situation where didn't they score 4 goals in the first half?
yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
he's real, but just not these numbers.
They should have
where do-
probably had a couple more, honestly.
Wait
too.
a second. He ghosted for 9, which is fine, but he's not gonna do that every week. It's quite
No.
goal dependent. He's real, but he's just not. This isn't him.
Yeah, but keep in mind, 4 of those ghosts were the shot on target for the 2 goals.
Yeah, I'm not. I like him as an asset. I just, he's like a mid-4, mid-5. He's not. I don't think he's gonna win you a lot of weeks, week in and week out. That's it. And we'll see with Europe what happens. See if there's potential for potential rotation there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's real. When he's given returns.
Yeah.
I will say the one thing gives him a boost. I'm pretty sure Reuter was seen in a boot. So
yeah.
there's not going to be a lot of contests at that 10 role for the near future. I'd again put him in the category of riding until the wheels fall off.
Yeah, like despite the hot finish last season, I think he didn't surpass 15 Fantrax points last season.
Ever?
I don't think so.
Whoa, that's actually really surprising.
I could believe that. I think
You're right.
I had him at the end of the year, and he was fun because he was a goal contributor. But that's all he did.
Yeah,
I think we're going to see more of that.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, you're right.
So for what he scored, he's fake. But what he should be scoring, which is just a goal contributing midfielder, he's real for that.
Okay, there you go. I like that because this is not his true ceiling. This is way higher than his
100%.
normal ceiling. Yeah.
Yes.
100%.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Good. That's a good qualifier. I like that. All right. What about? Okay. I chose Vitaliano on here, but I could have put could have put any Brentford asset who is not highly rostered. So this easily could have been Jensen. This easily could have been Lewis Potter. This could have been like any Brentford player I could have really put on here. I chose Yanel because I just thought I was intrigued by his numbers. So 21.75, obviously the goal. Okay, that counts for 9. The shot on target counts for 11. But then you've got the 2 key passes. You've got a tackle, 3 of them. You've got 4 interceptions. You've got a clearance. You've got a block shot and a clean sheet.
4 corners.
There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, 4 corners. I actually didn't even think of him when I was thinking about set pieces on this team in a couple weeks ago. I thought Jensen was going to take a lot of them, but he took 4 right-sided corners, had a ton of defensive contributions. He has goal or an assist in him. I like him a lot. I didn't get to pick him up because I have a couple Brentford players where I could, but looks real good. I think he's real as long as he stays on those corners.
Yeah, agreed.
He was. People forget he was quite good. Not to end the season. Sorry. So, do you guys remember another guy in my Ghost Point article? So, do you guys remember that he had a little run last year in the holiday season up until he got hurt?
Yeah.
If you guys remember that.
Nice purple patch. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he got hurt, and then he didn't really play much for the rest of the year. So it's there, and I think he's taking those sets. He won't score you 21 every week, but I think he'll have a nice floor. I think he's a great player to have on your team, especially if you want a piece of this Brentford pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at games where he started. Because he's got, some like 13-minute games in there and stuff like that from last season. Games where he started, it looks like, round about 5 points. He's got a decent floor. And then all the way up to 18, 24, 16. So he's got a range in there. He's got a decent floor on him. Like, yeah, I like him. Huh. Okay, cool. So while we're here, what do you guys make of Lewis Potter and why am I blanking on his name? Jensen. Yeah, sorry.
KLP's a funny guy, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
because he he knows how to frustrate managers when they actually want to or need to rely on him. And I'm gonna chalk that down to just Spurs being terrible. Jensen is I mean, what's going on with Damsgaard? That's my only concern about Jensen.
Early sub happened. So in the game against Spurs, Jensen came off minute 67. Not for Damsgaard, but Damsgaard eventually moved into that role and took 2 of the left foot corners. I will say Jensen took the free kick and 1 corner when he was on. So he's got the lefty corners, but I would rather have Janelle than Jensen.
Agreed.
Just based on the sets.
Yeah.
And just I feel like Janelle won't get rotated much. I feel like Jensen will get rotated. And could eventually lose a spot to Damsgaard any second.
Yeah.
Jensen played with Damsgaard at the end of the last season, right? Like they
That's
were
before
both.
Sangare was there.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair. Okay. Yeah. Good call.
Now that's Sangare's spot. He's not going anywhere. And
there's no
Janelle
chance.
should
There's
keep
no
it too.
chance.
Yeah, and I think Sangare helps Janel's floor and like gives him the freedom to move a bit further forward as well. So
Fair. I like that. Yeah.
Sangare
Absolutely.
gets points no matter where he is, apparently.
There was no reason to put Sangare on this because it would have just been all of us singing in unison. Yeah. What a fucking player! I cannot believe like just as a Liverpool fan, needing that position exactly. I'm just like, where were you guys on this? Like,
You'll get him for 130 million 2 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Exactly.
He looks pretty good. He didn't play the full game. He only got 9 goals. He didn't play the full game, but he will get 90-minute starts very soon, if not this weekend. He's ghosting up and down the pitch. He's got an assist in him, potentially goals. And yesterday he actually came on and got an assist. So
He's so nasty.
Yep.
All right. A previously pretty frustrating player for Fantrax had kind of a mini purple patch last season and then kind of faded away. Joshua King had a good first week, 7%, 17 fantasy points, had the goal in there, so that accounts for 11. 2 shots on target, 2 tackles, and 2 clearances.
2 words: Bob Sanchez.
I was just gonna say that.
I
Were
know.
you really?
God.
Bro,
Oh my God.
For sure.
my nan saves that. Okay.
You're a nan.
But King, I've liked King since last year, and I think he's a real talent. I think one day he will be a fantasy asset. I just don't know when that's going to be. I think in this run of games, especially those 3 back-to-back games against promoted sides, he looks, I feel like, a good guy to have. I mean, he's got that 10 spot kind of locked down. He played all 90 minutes. I want to believe. It's just gonna happen. He's only 19. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen soon. It's just when is it gonna happen? Is it gonna be this season? Is it gonna be this month? I don't know, but he's a real talent.
It's just most of it's going to be dependent on goals or assists.
Yeah.
I know.
I would put him as future real.
Okay. Nice way to skirt around the assignment there, Scruffy.
No. I mean, now he's learning from me. I get it. Let's fucking skirt around this thing. But yes, I 100% agree. He's 19. He was in 30-something games last season. Like, he's a real talent. And I think with Arbeloa, who is an academy kid himself, I think we'll see a lot of minutes from him. We'll see. I don't know. I wouldn't mind the punt.
Yeah, I think
the fixtures.
It's exactly that. It's the fixtures, right? Despite it just being Bob Sanchez as well, like our defense was far from it being the first 11, and we looked nervous as well on the night, chaotic in fact, and definitely allowed Fulham to get back into that fixture, and it was a home fixture for them as well, right? So.
And you gave them so much of the ball. It was wild. It was crazy how much possession they had.
Way too much. Yeah.
Great game for the neutral viewers.
Oh, it was so good.
Screw you. My heart was hurting. Oh my God. It was not good for my heart.
It was a good game. It was a really good game.
Yeah.
Before we move on, we already moved on, but I unfortunately didn't see these. So back to the Brentford guys real quick. Bandit is asking Jensen or McAtee.
Oh, I think that's the same thing.
Yeah, I think I'll bid like $1 each, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't mind
I
either.
lean. I don't even know. I think I lean Jensen just because the fact that he did get to start game week 1 over Damsgaard, who's been there, versus McAtee, who I think got it over Schlager because he's new. That's kind of like where I lean, but I mean, both are like mid 4, mid 5.
Never been all that impressed with McAtee, and I didn't think his numbers were that great even last week. So I'm kind of out on him. I would rather Jensen for the time being.
I agree.
Yeah.
There's probably a better option to both, but if you're between those, yeah.
All right, and then this is the question of all questions. PBYR. Apparently, nobody drafted Sangare. What would you pay for Sangare?
Assuming 100 fab budget.
Yeah, probably around 20, like 15 to 20.
I was literally thinking 15 to 20 as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
I might go 25, 30.
Yeah, 15 to 20. It's only been 1 week. I think he will be. I think people that took him so late, and they're feeling good about that.
That's
but
fair.
I wouldn't blow like. I think like if you're getting it for 15 is ideal, but you might have to spend 20.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, be mindful that the transfer market is still open, right? There's still some tasty toys to come in. So.
You got Diouf coming in, probably Barcola, maybe Rafael. Like there's a lot. Fab's gonna fly.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Sickening.
All right. Last minute, unless you guys want to add any. Julio Enciso, 37% rostered. A lot of people added him kind of when he was announced on the team sheet, even just to kind of have him on their bench just in case. And that was looked like a wise decision, at least. 14.25. He had an assist on only the 1 key pass, so that's interesting. Tackle, interception, clearance, and 4 dribbles. You'd love to see that.
Sunderland were atrocious defensively. Again, they didn't have a starting Mukiele or Alderete. Luca 9 basically helped shoot themselves in the foot. I mean, Itas was great, right? But yeah, I'm same with Dutch.
Yeah,
I don't know. I mean, I think there was actually some surprising ghosts out of this Ipswich team, but like, it was Sunderland. And did he take any sets in season? We'll see.
I don't know.
Let's go check. I mean, those ghosts don't look great with that assist.
No, honestly, and
He
anytime
didn't take any corners. But...
anytime I'm seeing the 1 assist on 1 key pass or 1 goal on 1 shot, it's like, okay, all right. What are we really doing here?
I'm all set with him, and I wouldn't have spent too much fab on him either.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I would rather have Janelt. I would rather have Mitchellwood. Yeah.
The thing is, he is trigger happy, but he's not very accurate with his trigger.
So Cody Gakpo.
I don't think they're going to get that many chances. A lot of space opened up against Sunderland, too. Yeah, there's a lot of guys I'd rather have than Enciso.
Yeah.
Like Fatawa on that team.
Okay, we'll come to him. We will definitely come to him. Let's see. Who are the other? Let's just very quickly.
How about you name who was the number 1 ghoster
of the whole week?
Yeah,
wasn't it Dara?
No.
Oh,
was it Sulakis?
I mean, my numbers say it's Morgan.
Oh, outfielders. Okay.
Yeah. It's Morgan.
Yeah.
Perennial shit ghoster was the number 1 ghoster.
Different team, bro.
5 key passes is insane.
Wish I got him.
Dude, he's having fun with Palmer out there, man. They're
God, they look so good.
I wish I got him. I just where I couldn't. And it just didn't happen.
They look awesome. And then of course Joao Pedro out there. I mean, they all look great. Yep. In retrospect, I picked the 10th spot, and that wasn't the place to be.
Joe, I was gonna ask you at some point on the spot how much you regret swapping out that 3rd pick, bro.
Well, the problem is it's not like I would have taken Joao Pedro or something there. So even if I had taken like Saka, would I truly be happy right now? I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough question. It's because then who would I have gotten 2nd round? it's a whole what if, right? You know, you
Yeah.
never quite know.
Yeah.
But real quick, would you rather Julio Enciso or Keen Lewis Potter?
Oh God.
Probably in CISO.
Can
Probably.
see so for me.
Yeah.
Julio Enciso or Matthias Jensen?
Jensen.
think it's-
50-50.
I still lean in CISO. He arguably looked like the best player on Ipswich out there.
50-50 for me on that one.
Julio Enciso or teammate Sasha Lukic?
Oh,
Oh,
and
in
Ciso.
CISO. For sure.
Okay. Moving back up the list here. Julio Enciso or Granit Xhaka?
And Ciso.
Yeah,
Ooh.
still in CISO.
All right. So honestly, it doesn't sound like you guys think he's fake. It's just that he's maybe
I think you're going to have a lot of bad weeks from him.
It's like a mid 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I like that. I was just going through like the top scorers last week, so and giving you the ones that weren't obvious, like Julio Enciso or Marcus Tavernier. Okay, we clearly know where we're headed there. All right, cool.
Talk about a guy that looked good.
Yeah, absolutely. 15. Although he had a goal.
It's
so
City. It's City. He couldn't
Yeah.
get going, but this week against Everton, I think we'll see more of him.
True.
Also, who takes pens on that team?
Isn't it Tavs?
It's Tabs, right?
Cluvet.
Cluivert. Yeah.
I guess we'll see.
Oh, Bandit
we'll
saying
see.
Leao is going to Galatasaray.
Everyone's going to Galatasaray apparently.
How much goddamn money do they have? Like, that's ridiculous.
Oh, there it is. That's it. I was actually thinking if Villa signed him, then Grealish is definitely not going. But now Grealish might still go there.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out my friend for giving me a Fenerbahce jersey.
Oh,
Bro,
hell
they
yeah.
have Garnacho. How are you going to replace him?
Literally with anyone.
But I did hear that Villa can't loan another player because of Garnacho and who's the other one?
Oh, you mean loan in?
Loan in.
Interesting.
Yeah, because you can only have 2.
I'd rather have that kid Hemmings than Garnacho.
I mean, I'd rather have almost anyone in the world.
Well, this conversation has descended, boy.
Let's go to forwards.
Let's buzz through forwards so we can get to our streamers here. Okay. Emerson with 2 N's. I got to tell you guys, the first time I saw this name, I was like, that guy's 1,000% Brazilian. I didn't even know where he was from. It's like, that
Was he going to be
guy's-
anything else with that? Like,
Exactly. Yeah.
I actually was surprised on his ghosts.
So, okay, 22.25. Had the goal, 2 shots on target, 2 key passes, 2 dribbles, had a cross, an accurate cross, clearance, tackle 1, and 3 aerials.
Yeah, dude, there's something here. There's
all over
something
the
here.
place. All over
There's
the place.
something. It's a lot of ghost on your first game. First Brazilian to ever play for Ipswich, by the way.
Third
In 65
highest,
minutes as well, by the way.
third highest scoring
65
forward.
minutes?
Yeah.
Third highest scoring.
Third
forward.
highest scoring forward. He was like a top 10 ghoster this week. Second, other than Gakpo, he was the number 2 ghosting forward. I don't know. I need more. I need to see more. We'll see. Who do Ipswich play this weekend? Let's see.
United. So it's another
United.
20 plus score.
Dude. He's looking like a potential, like, your second forward if you're one of those guys that doesn't like forwards. I don't know. He
Yeah.
might be like, those ghosts don't lie. Even if you're playing against Sunderland, like, I don't know. That's a lot of fucking ghosts.
There's guys like Toddy out there who are going to have McBurney and Emerson as their 2 forwards this season.
Not bad.
Win their league.
Yeah, for sure. McBurney 17 and a quarter.
I need more out of him, but I'm not gonna say Faker. I know that's like crazy, but I would go pick him up, not for much, just to see what he does against United. Those ghosts don't lie.
Yeah, agreed. Anyone else?
I did write about him in the Ipswich forecast, and
Okay.
he was pushing in the 90 plus as far as DEFCONs and aerials. He's gonna get you. I mean, in the forward world, if you can get 4 or 5, 6 points every week, you take that for a forward 3.
For sure.
I mean, the problem is Ipswich. You know, they're gonna have bad
Yeah.
matchups across the board, but very least he's someone I'd consider. You know, if I was stuck in a pinch, I would plug and play him.
Yeah, I mean, if you're somebody who has maybe, let's say, Doku out injured and another, or sorry,
Yeah, he's
I was
a good
thinking of
guy to
Doku
have.
as a forward. He's a mid now. Insert forward here out injured, and then another kind of random ass, like let's say you have, I don't know, Osula or something. Like, yeah, bring this guy in, even just for
He
one
may
week, and
get
just see what he's got.
he may get yanked a lot is one thing. He had a good preseason, but there could be a lot of 60-minute games from him, honestly. It already happened game week 1. He was on a roll. There are people on that bench that could come in for him. I feel like I think I would rather have Fatau as a forward on this team, but if you couldn't get Fatau, who's probably going to go for a little more, or probably shouldn't be on waivers. And we can just talk about Fatau now. I mean,
yeah, let's do it. 38%, 38% rostered.
I think it's fantastic. Could have easily had an assist or goal. Yeah, I think he's looking good. He's looking like the guy you drafted to be like your forward too, potentially.
I mean, I think
he yanked, but
I think he was kind of a hipster pick from the draft community because we've seen him before. People who weren't aware of what he's capable of probably didn't draft him in their leagues, and he went undrafted. So hence the 38%. So there's probably almost every home league out there. He's available, and this is one guy you should probably grab.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's real to me. Yeah,
I like him better than Emerson.
Ipswich
That's what I'm
definitely.
gonna say.
Ipswich definitely breaking the bank this window. If you've looked how much they spent on transfers, but
yeah,
Fatau, the gem of the group.
Yeah,
he's awesome. Love the 3 dribbles. That's incredible. You're gonna have some dispossessions with that. I mean, he's very much in the Zaha mold.
Yeah, but who's he up against? Luke Shaw? Let's see.
I think also played 65 minutes as well. So
yeah, he had apparently a knock, but I also think he may be at risk for subs here and there. But I'll take 60 to 70 from Fatau most weeks. He's I have him in a league where I'm rolling out with Nico Jackson, we'll see. But I have him in a league where I'm gonna roll out one forward most weeks, and then I'm just gonna play Fatau on the Sunderland games, that kind of thing. So it works for me as my forward 2 when I need him. But
playing 2 forwards and still no back 5, shame on you.
No. Yo, I played wait. Yo. I played a back 5 in both my leagues, I think.
Hey.
let me just double it. Wait. Okay, in this one I did, and I won. In the home league, I'm playing back 5. And then in this one, let me just double check. Oh my god, dude. I played a back 5 in both leagues, and in one of them I started Mateus Nunes just for the plot. And I still won. Dude, I'm back 5ing everywhere this year.
Let's go.
Fuck it. I don't care anymore.
Yep.
Especially the home league. I've won 4 years in a row. I don't even give a shit what happens.
He's
there.
a convert
tonight.
He's a convert, folks. He's a believer.
Love it.
Yep.
Wait, let me pull up before we talk about tier now.
Actually, I'll jump in here for a minute.
Please.
Granted, it was Preston. Tierno Barry
Yes.
threw up 3 goals and an assist. And
Yeah,
for
I
you
was gonna look
specifically,
up
Dutch,
the numbers.
Savio got a goal and an assist in 20 minutes today.
Dude, I've got Savio in the community league. I'm pumped about that.
But Barry looks like a gem. I know we're jumping along here, but Barry is.
No, there's no order here. There's no
No,
number.
I mean, we can
bullshit.
chat. Yeah, we can chat
do whatever
Barry
we want.
because I actually think he's fake personally, but
No.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know? You want to know
mean-
his numbers? Do you want to
Oh,
know
yeah.
his fantasy numbers today against Preston?
it's Preston. Who
Preston.
fucking cares?
No, I know. But do you want to know his fantasy point numbers today?
It's Preston. Bro.
Sure.
54 and a half.
I mean, I'm more concerned with his fantasy numbers having a goal and still only 14.5 points.
Yeah. Number 1 in number 2 in aerials last season. I think number 1 in non-defenders for aerials last season. So if that catches up, but I feel you. I think so. Based on these 2 games, the spot is his. He was my lottery pick. If you go back to the Everton forecast, Beto has rumors of leaving. I think he's real. I think he's a fine forward to have. Yeah, I like him. I think this game against Preston tells me that he's the number one striker right now on that team.
Yeah, but he's still always going to sub out. I mean, he's only ever going to get you like 65 minutes.
I mean, he got subbed out this game as well. Granted, he scored a hat trick, but still.
Yeah.
Also, Preston, like in the last 6 games that they played, including friendlies, the only one that they won was because of a penalty shootout. So,
okay, yes, but the 2 subs that he had. So, by the way, he had a good preseason. He got sub minute 80 and he got sub minute 82.
I mean, give it a couple of bad games. Give it a couple of bad games.
Wait, hold on. What's his bust percentage from last year?
Whoa.
47.6.
Stop peeling it back.
47.6%.
I mean,
that means 53% of the time you're happy.
The takeaway you should have had from that Everton game was the fact that James Garner started.
Oh yeah, he did start. Yeah.
Which is very encouraging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he play the whole game?
No, I think
64. Should start this weekend.
64, but he
3 corners,
4 key passes,
4 key. Fuck.
I'm gonna let someone else pick up Barry if he's available. I'm good.
Can we touch on Elanga Newcastle before?
Yeah, 49% rostered. Anthony Elanga, 14.75, had the goal, 2 shots on target, clearance, had a dribble, and an aerial.
So I feel like he's alongside Vissa, one of the perfect players for the way Yasler rolls out his teams and tactics in terms of the vertical football. He was just the release every single time, beating almost everybody for pace.
Yep.
I don't think he's going to. You're not relying on him for ghost points, but he's definitely going to get a few more goals than he did last season, which was none. I think he's real. Just forward 3 real is where I'm putting him.
Goal dependent real.
Yeah, but
just like Barry.
Yeah, but I think I'd prefer Elanga to Barry. I think.
What about you guys?
I disagree. I prefer Barry to Elanga. I don't think Elanga. Did he have any corners?
Who? Elanga.
Elanga. Yeah. He got some last year.
I am not certain. No, Lewis Hall took the only 2 that they had.
I'm all set on Elanga. I think he's a pickup to have, but I'd rather have Barry.
It's that
there's a lot of space. There was a lot of space for that Newcastle front line to go behind, especially with like Kirkhouse back there.
Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong.
I'm throwing shade on Kirkhouse, but I got to be honest. In one league, it was like 3 seconds left, and I had Palestra and Kirkhouse in front of me.
Oof.
And now it feels stupid for it, you know. But it is what it is.
I think I would have started Palestra. But Newcastle are playing Spurs this weekend, so I think Elanga is still a tidy stream option if you don't want to roster him rest of the season. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at that Dedic guy maybe this weekend. I just don't know if he can ghost. He didn't ghost much against Liverpool, but 2 assists today, which is pretty good.
We didn't get Scruffy's opinion on Elanga, I think, but
I like Elanga. I think he, I don't know, a lot of time when the ball was moving towards the final third of the opponent's field, like Elanga was behind that every time. I've been burned by him certainly many times in the past, but I would say Elanga Barry, if that's the debate here. In a pinch, I'd go Elanga, even though Barry got 4 returns today. Elanga probably for the long term. It pains me.
Yeah. Again, against Preston.
I know.
All right. That was your fantasy fake, fantasy for real. Let's move on to some streamers. And then we'll squeeze in a little bit of screw the queue and get people out of here in hopefully a timely fashion. All right. Game Week 2 streamers, 1 week plays with high upside. These are guys that we're adding this week potentially just for 1 week play or potentially even longer. I can cover Toddy's real quick. So he's got Darrow O'Shea versus United. He's got Mikey Moore versus Newcastle and Taiwo Awoniyi versus Hull. Anything on any of those guys?
I like the last one.
I'm nervous about O'Shea.
Nah, dude ghosted his ass off.
I know,
Yeah,
but
United are playing at home. It's a bounce back fixture for them, surely.
if you look at his
they have
previous
to win this game.
scores, it just
I will say 2 seasons ago he wasn't that good, and people were hyping him up.
right.
And as well, I want to see actually. I'm actually super curious what his scores were. So his game week 1 score was that year. Oh my god.
23.5.
Yeah. So it's super funny. Okay, and
That's
then he fell off.
crazy.
I think that might happen again, but I want to believe. But it very may happen again.
23.5, 11,
They don't have the best
4.75,
fixtures.
2, 1, minus 1.75.
Yeah. I think he's a good. I'm not sure about him. I like him, but I'm worried. But you could probably get him for real cheap or get him
Yeah.
for free. So
I'm going to let someone else. I was considering potentially dropping Bobby Thomas for him, but I think I'm going to stick.
stick with Bobby Thomas. You gotta.
Yeah.
They played the Killers. They played the second best team in the world. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
Second. What?
A PSG.
No, yeah. Okay, Farmers, but yeah. Sure.
I mean, dude. I don't know. They got better. They unfortunately.
Just because they don't have to actually play in their league, doesn't mean.
It is what it is.
All right, yeah. So you guys like Taiwo? Mikey Moore looked tidy. I mean, I think he could
Look good
do
today in the midweek too. I just don't know if he'll start again.
He got
doing
man of the
it.
match performance today. I would say probably a 1 more week player. Then you got Kudus coming back. You got Savio, already 2 returns off the bench.
Yeah.
So probably the
I
last
think
week
this
to play
weekend.
more.
I think this is. I think that was it. I think this weekend. I think he played a lot today because Savio is probably going to start this weekend.
All right. Fair enough. All right. Scruffy, you're up next.
So I went with Enciso at United. As we talked about a little bit before, he looked like the most lively player at Ipswich. United just struggled with Hull. I'm sure Carrick wants him to bounce back, but bare minimum, I think he can go in and definitely get you a nice floor. KLP for Keane Lewis Potter at Leeds. He also had a hell of a week last week. I don't see why he wouldn't start again after bringing in a return. Brentford's on fire right now, so you could play almost any Brentford asset and can't go wrong there.
Hell yeah.
And then on the flip side, I got Mazraoui versus Ipswich. I think he's one who, even last year, he had a decent floor. I see United having majority of the possession in that matchup. And in the future, certainly could be defender 3, defender 4 numbers. But looking at, I think it was sub 20% owned in leagues. So if you need a defender and need to fill someone in, that's not a bad punt this week.
Yeah, I like those. Those should be available in most leagues. Yeah, solid. All right, Sanjy.
Yeah, so I mean, BL absolutely smashed it. What was it? 18 points with the clean sheet,
18,
even without the clean sheet.
18 and a quarter. Yeah.
I mean, even if he doesn't keep the clean sheet against Brentford, I think you can still comfortably expect around 10 ghost points. Next, we've got Giles versus Coventry. I mean, I think Hull only had 1 corner, which Slater took. But Giles, I think, still has access to some dead ball situations, which does raise his floor a bit. So TBD how that's going to play out. But I think as a defender 5, he's still a good option. And then, I mean, we kind of raved about Emerson, and we all know how terrible Manchester United are at the back. So I think it's a safe forward 2, forward 3 play if you want to go there.
Yeah, fair. Yes, 1 corner. Just
all these picks.
Just the 1 corner. And
Beal should just be rostered at this point. I mean,
100%. Yeah,
borderline. This might be the last week you can just pick him up.
It's ridiculous that he's even available. If you looked at his last season numbers, there's no reason why he should not be rostered.
Yeah, I drafted him and Tarek in a league.
Oh,
quite happy with that.
love that. Love it. Yep, absolutely. All right, and Dutch.
Yes, going with
Sanjy's
Milan
boy.
here. Yes, I think he had a tough first game, but if the rumors are true, he should haul against Hull. And I mean, people forget that Coventry were one of the top dogs in the championship. Hull were not, and I just feel like Coventry's going to come out in front of the home crowd and do well against Hull here. And why not punt on a guy that was talked about a little bit by us coming into the season?
Yeah,
and he's probably lowly rostered. So if he's a real defender, we'll see. Just tough against, tough to bring him out against Arsenal. That whole team, honestly. Carl Rushworth is another one that I'm pretty pumped about for against Hull. He shouldn't concede. They get a lot of saves anyways, so should be fine. I think moving on here, the McAtee thing is just in case he keeps sets, but could easily see in a team where they bought a little more defensive solidity, could see Steiger coming in. I'm realizing I meant to come back in here and like change a couple of these. Dude, I get in late and I still fucking. But yeah, we'll see. If McAtee starts and he has sets, I don't mind him against Liverpool. As long as Liverpool keeps looking like they're a little shaky. But this is also an Anfield game. Joshua King, I don't know. I like the kid. He impressed me a lot. It's the only game I watched was Monday, so I'm just a little high on a lot of those players. And I thought King looked really good. And I don't mind playing him against Sunderland, especially if like Alderete and Mukiele are still missing. And Torp had a very good EFL game yesterday. And don't have the set piece numbers in front of me, but could be a good play and a good roster or hold through the whole game up until next week. Some of these, if there's some Coventry stars, they may have been dropped again for the Arsenal game, or after the Arsenal game, and should be better against Hull.
And there's a couple through lines heading into our final segment here. Screw the queue. Getting you ready for game week 3. So players you can add now that we think are going to be playable in game week 3, and you can completely skip the waiver process. Get them before your teammates do. So, up. Here we go. Okay. Toddy is mentioning Kaleli. Obviously, Crystal Palace, right back. I think probably thinking that Munoz moves on, and if you can get him in now, that's absolute gold. I would absolutely recommend doing that. He's 3% rostered currently.
I think I misunderstood what you meant by this question now.
Oh, really? Well, I mean, I actually still like your pick regardless. All right, Scruffy, we just heard about this guy.
Yeah, so I took this as players who weren't dropped from last week were on waivers, free agents you could pick up right now. Torp, as Dutch just touched on, 1 week play. They're against Hull. Man's on corners. Man has set pieces in his arsenal. Even a backup penalty kick taker. If you need a mid-4, mid-5, someone you can set will get you 6-7 points. Torp's your guy. He should be available.
All right, so we'll get better at this, guys. But yeah, this is, you can pick them up this week. So that way next week you will not have to battle your league mates to pick these guys up. It's kind of like crystal ball type situation. You're looking forward into the future, one game week, and trying to get people some value now so they don't have to spend their fab or their waiver priority next week.
Perfect.
Yeah. Sanjy.
Yeah, so I think I got this right because I looked at the game week 3 and game week 4 fixture.
It's actually amazing because you usually are the one who misunderstands my segments.
Yeah. So it feels amazing to be the one that actually got it right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brighton, game week 3 Leeds, game week 4 Coventry. Not a lot of people have talked about V1 scoring 17.5 with a clean sheet. There's a lot of ghost points in there. Yes, they played against a horrible 10-man Villa, but I think there is some potential to get some joy out of these fixtures. So yeah, that's my shout.
I like it. And Dutch, yeah, the reason I said that I really like your pick is because Fulham play Crystal Palace in game week 3.
Yeah, I understood this. I don't know what I understood, but but yeah, I think Castagna is a fine hold for a while. We talked about it before.
Yeah, fair. And then we talked about Jensen as well as being like not quite the preferred player on that Brentford team, But if he does keep that spot for another week, so into game week 3, they're playing Sunderland, who don't look as polished as they did last season at the moment, and I think there's points to be had there. So you could add him now and potentially skip the waiver wire for that. All right, cool. There it was. I like that. I like kind of ending on that little crystal ball, seeing the future. Hopefully give some people who have maybe just like an empty bench spot or something that they're just playing with a player to add and just kind of speculate on. So cool. All right, there you have it. Anything else, gentlemen?
Nope.
Thanks for having me. This was awesome.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm so glad
often.
you joined us. It was amazing. It was
Appreciate
awesome
it.
to finally have you on.
I had a great time. This is my first part of the season, but I want to make a couple little announcements for anyone that's still here. But
Okay.
well, just one announcement really. But I'm gonna try to do some sort of like lineup live stream on Saturday,
Oh,
kind of thing. If I like wake up and have like the spiff in me, we'll see.
Hell yeah, dude! I love that.
Kind of like what I did on Twitter like 2 years ago with
Yeah.
Sanjy. We did it a
The
couple times.
spaces. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll do it on Twitter. I don't know if I'll just go. I might actually just go like straight up on like the draft EPL Discord and just go into like the voice chat all the way at the bottom. I literally might do that.
Yeah,
There's, like
yeah.
an inner circle one.
I think that's
There's, like,
a great
an inner
idea,
circle
man.
one.
Yeah.
We should you know what we should do actually is someone should make a voice channel for the inner circle
Mm.
so we can keep it inner circle, or maybe I just do it public. I don't really know. We'll see.
We'll talk to Draft Lad about that. He should have the fixings behind the scenes.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure. For sure.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Also, I should post on Reddit more. We'll see. Unless that guy keeps taking off my shit. If you hear me and UFC 1, 2, 3, 4, dude, you are a piece of work. That's it.
Yeah. That's Twitter as a whole, Reddit is a whole separate thing right now. It's a war zone. Anyway, all right. Thanks, everybody. Community, we love you. Everybody, yeah, you guys are just the best. It was an amazing preseason. We're off to the races now, and just thanks for everybody for keeping the community alive and just engaging with us week after week and having so much fun with it. Truly, you're a treasure. We love you all. We'll talk to everyone soon. Best of luck in this game week. Cheers.
Good luck, lads. Take care.